Read The Bridges of Life. Story by Ennio. They say that long ago, a young man who had inherited a considerable fortune set out on a journey to seek something that even money couldn't buy. He longed to learn life lessons that would stay etched in his soul forever. He wandered through many cities, hoping to meet someone who could offer him the wisdom he sought, but no one could satisfy his desire. News of his quest spread, and one day, a homeless old man crossed his path. The old man asked the young man how badly he wanted to fulfill his dream and how far he was willing to go for it. "I would give anything and go to the ends of the earth if necessary," the young man replied. "Then, I can help you," the old man said. "But you must accompany me to a special place, known only to me." The two embarked on a journey that took them to a forgotten mountainous region. Their path crossed a series of old, nearly collapsed bridges. Upon reaching the first bridge, the old man stopped and asked the young man, "Are you sure you want to continue? This is your last chance to give up. Once you start, you can't turn back." "I'm sure," the young man replied. "I want to learn something that no one can ever take away from me." "Then let's go. But remember, no matter what happens, keep going. Don't stop and don't rush. Maintain your pace." They stepped onto the first bridge together. When they reached the other side, the bridge collapsed behind them. Frightened, the young man exclaimed, "Oh, my God. We almost died." The old man smiled calmly and said, "But you didn't die. Remember that." At the second bridge, the planks began to creak and fall as soon as they passed. The young man wanted to hurry, but remembered the old man's advice. He kept his pace and safely reached the other side. "We can't go back," said the young man. "I told you from the beginning. There is no turning back," the old man replied with a smile. At the third bridge, angry birds attacked them. The young man lay down, hoping they would leave, but the old man shouted, "Get up and keep going. As long as you stay there, they won't leave you alone." With difficulty, the young man got up and crossed the bridge, although the birds made his journey extremely difficult. When he reached the shore, the birds left. "I thought I would never escape," he said. "I know it wasn't easy, but you did it," the old man replied. After many bridges filled with trials, they reached the last one. The old man suggested they take a break. "Why don't we rest at the end?" asked the young man. "Trust me, it's better this way. And don't worry, we'll rest enough at the end." On the last bridge, the young man felt a piercing pain in his heart and began to cry. He collapsed on the ground, but the old man reached out his hand and said, "Take my hand and come on. The pain you feel is the loss of a loved one. But remember, you are not alone on this journey." Together, they continued with small, heavy steps. Halfway across the bridge, a strong wind blew against them. "Seriously? This is the last thing we need," said the young man. "Together we are stronger than our obstacles," the old man replied. When they reached the other side, their tears had dried, and their souls were calm. The young man said, "I didn't think we would make it, but here we are." "Congratulations on your success," the old man said. Reflecting on all he had learned, the young man added, "I think what I've learned from this experience is: 1. Life is a one-way journey. Every step and every decision counts. There's no turning back. 2. Obstacles that knock you down may seem insurmountable, but you have to look beyond them and continue on your path. 3. Even with deep pain in your heart, life goes on, and we must go with it. 4. Difficulties never come alone. They come like a wave, testing our strength and patience. 5. Any challenge or trial is easier to overcome when you have someone by your side to support you. 6. At any moment, life can end. The fact that it doesn't happen doesn't mean it's impossible. We live as if we have all the time in the world, but the reality is that every moment is a gift that can be taken away at any time. 6. Time and difficulties shape us, but what matters most is how we choose to respond to these challenges. 7. The power to move forward is the true essence of life. The old man smiled warmly. "I'm glad you understand. These lessons will stay with you forever." The end.